Hello and thanks for watching. It's just me, I'm afraid, today because Anthony's in work. He's also had a lot of study and he's had exams this week. On top of that, last week unfortunately he got shingles, which can be brought on by being tired and run down. He did get medication straight away for it, which is really good because apparently if you get the medication within the first 3 days of being diagnosed, it's really effective. He has lost a couple of nights sleep, and I know he's not been having a great night's sleep really since he got shingles, so he's very tired, and I can understand why he doesn't want to appear on camera. But he did say to say hello, and he will hopefully appear on camera next week. Thanks as well for all those people that asked about Dexter after he got hit by the e-scooter last week. He's doing fine. On last week's vlog we got to the Trafford Centre and just beyond that to Waters Meeting Bridge, and on this week's vlog we turn left towards Castlefield and Manchester City Centre. We spent the night in Castlefield and the next day we got off nice and early and headed towards the city centre of Manchester on the Rochdale 9. Now the Rochdale 9 have got a really bad reputation and we weren't looking forward to doing them at all. In fact, we absolutely loved it. It was hard work. How anyone can do those locks on their own, I just, hats off to them, because we found it challenging to say the least, but we really did enjoy it, and we had a lot of help and got to meet a lot of people. The general public were really helpful. We hope you enjoy this week's vlog. This is Waters Meeting Footbridge, and if you turn right on the Bridgewater, that takes you towards Lymm and Stockton Heath, and we were going left towards the Ashton and Rochdale canals. You can see the light starting to fade because it's early evening, and it was at this point we wish we had set off slightly earlier. The approach into Manchester was amazing, so I'm going to stop talking here and let you enjoy the rest of this video. It felt so good to finally arrive at Castlefield Basin, and we thought, oh, what a lovely water feature, but that's actually the lock. It's really overflowing under the bridge. We had no idea if we could find a mooring because we had heard it could be very busy at Castlefield, and sometimes you have to double up and triple up next to other boats. But we were very lucky, and we found this one space at the very end. Just as we stepped off the boat, we met Paul with his nephew, and Paul was walking the dog, and really nice guy, chatting about the boats. He lived in the area, and he very kindly offered to take us around Castlefield and explained all the different buildings and the locks. He really did add to our enjoyment of staying at Castlefield. We actually ordered a pizza that evening from Deliveroo and had it delivered right to the boat. This is the old lockkeeper's cottage. Apparently it's the only house in Castlefield. We had breakfast and then we had a quick walk around just to look at the buildings. Absolutely love this old lockkeeper's cottage. Well, it was time we headed off and left Castlefield, and we had to turn around at this point. We were warned not to go too deep under the bridge or into the pound behind because it's very shallow and some boats have got stuck. So we took this very slowly, and I think Anthony did really well. Thank goodness for bow thrusters. So this is the start of the Rochdale 9, and I think this has got to be one of the prettiest lock areas on the whole stretch. We were so pleased how the weather had turned out again. The water was actually flowing over the top of this lock, but I opened the paddles slowly so as not to bash the boat about too much. It would have been nice to stay in this area for at least 2 nights, but we had to think about getting Anthony's car close to the boat, and we couldn't really do that in the city centre. I've just been down in the weed hatch again, discovered all this. Not the knife, that was used for cutting away. It's that plastic packaging tape. It was a bit of a nightmare to get off, but at least the prop's clear. Another boater was worried we were actually mooring here for the night and said it was really unsafe, and we explained that we just pulled over to remove all the rubbish from the weed hatch, and I walked on to open the locks ready for Anthony. I'm not good with heights, so I was glad of these handrails that went to help you across the locks. I noticed that someone had removed or damaged this crank, and I thought, how am I going to operate this to get the chains to open the gate? So I had to do this manually, and I found this to be one of the toughest locks on this stretch of canal. So we're here in Canal Street, which is Manchester's gay village. It's really amazing, and we've heard a lot of horror stories about Manchester, but we've absolutely loved coming along this canal. Street lock. Anthony had to help me at this point. Believe it or not, the paddles were actually down on this gate. That's how leaky it was, and it took forever to empty. I think we were there for about 25 minutes. Okay. I really started to get tired by this point, and we still had a long way to go. We could see from the map that we had to take a right turn here, but this just looked like a dead end, because as soon as you go right under these buildings, you go sharp left for the start of the Ashton Canal. Quite nice here, isn't it? Well, thanks for watching this week's vlog. We would like to say a big thank you to our new patrons, who are Sharon H, James, E Fraser and Kenneth Fluger. Thank you so much for your support. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like. Please subscribe to our channel, it really does help us, and don't forget to keep your comments coming. We really do love getting all of your comments. Well, join us next week when we head on the Ashton Canal, we spend the night at Sports City, and we finally head on to the Peak Forest Canal. Thanks for watching and have a great week.